Welcome. Welcome back, guys. These are not spirit fingers.
These are spirit fingers. Welcome back to another episode of Sisterly Saga. Today's episode, we're talking about if you have a significant other, you introduce them to your family all at once or one at a time.
One at a time.
So for me,
wait. First, how long do you date someone? You personally, before they get
a year.
People? A year? That's your time.
You know me though.
No, I'm saying, but that's your time.
Okay,
you have
so
a set time.
I had a time a long time ago, and it was a year. But I think now is like if I feel like that person is going to be here for a very long time. Why not? Come on over. I just know. So since grandma passed, we're not going to be having those kind of grandma outings anymore where everybody's at grandma's house, so it's not going to be as overwhelming as it used to be.
We still might. I think we'll do something this year for her birthday. This is the first.
Yeah. So other than that, I just would feel when I think it's time. I'm not going to give a date on it or a time frame. It's whenever I feel like it's right.
You might met them 2 weeks ago.
Oh no, you're not meeting right now.
I'm meeting him tomorrow.
No. Not no 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
No.
6 weeks.
I would say about a solid 4 months. Solid meaning consistently seeing you all the time, every day. I'm seeing you, you seeing each other. Consistently for 4 months. And I would choose to have him meet them one by one.
One by one?
Not one by one, but like not in a social gathering that will be too overwhelming for you.
Like intermediate family.
Intermediate family, then
other family.
You're gonna meet Ashley's first. Okay, that's gonna happen because Ashley's gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me if you like him or not.
Yeah, it's like for me. Well, for me, introducing people to my family is Melanie first. Because you have to pass Melanie first. Like she said, like she's gonna tell me what's wrong with you if I don't see it.
And I will tell you what's wrong with you.
So yeah, so you have to meet Melanie first, and then you'll probably meet Mom, my other sister, and then you'll probably meet my big family before you meet my dad.
And the only reason why we say dad last because dad stays further away. And I'm not gonna say he matters the most, but he would give like.
I'm not introducing anyone to Dad if I'm not extremely serious about them.
Right.
Because my dad is like at the top. Like he's like, you're meeting the king. You don't get to meet the king if you don't meet everybody else.
Right.
You have to pass with everybody else.
Yeah.
And if you can stick around after that, then you can meet my dad.
Because we are so why would you choose them to meet me first? You said because I'll tell you the truth. But the reason why I would tell you first is because Ashley's an FBI agent, and Ashley will find out who I'm talking to, their first and last name, where they were born, their birthday, are you married, do you have any children, and how many do you have. So I would tell Ashley first to find out, is this person lying to me on what they told me that they said, but what they said wasn't what they said. And now we saying different stuff.
I think not that you're easier to meet, but I feel like it's easier for someone to meet you first. Because in most cases, you're cool with the person I know.
Most cases.
And then you would tell me afterwards if like they're okay.
Or I would just probably tell you why he's in your face.
Yeah, that too. But you would tell me if it's okay, and if they're okay with you, then it's okay for them to go to the next level. But you're definitely first. Because if they don't pass level 1.
I'm level 1. I think level 1 is the hardest because, like, you will get past level 2 to get level 1.
You won't.
So I would, same with Ashley. Like, it's just the trust that we have. We're not going to sugarcoat anything. We're going to be like, this is who I'm talking to. Do you like them or not? Because
I can introduce like 80 guys to you and you won't judge me. Like, it's the filtering process. You're like the filter. So I have to filter them through you first to see if they pass.
Like a purification.
Yeah, before I introduce them to anyone else.
Tap water, purification.
You're like
now
the
you're
filter
deciding.
that's in my sink.
Right.
Yeah, you're my filter.
Right, and I would wean them out.
Wean them out.
And then you're left with who you're left with. But
who would you want to do? Would you want to meet everyone at one time, or would you want to meet individual homes?
I would want to do one at a time because I need to know why you are the way you are by meeting your immediate family first. So, like, for example, you have a habit of, like, not being affectionate, just for example. And I meet your mom and your dad and they're not affectionate either. Then I will get to know, okay, now I know the way you are. Then when your big family comes along, I won't be like, I'm on in court, like, on a jury. Like,
you're on the stand.
I'm on the stand. Right. So tell a story. I was with this person for a very short amount of time, and I was invited to a funeral. Why would you want to invite somebody you just met to a funeral?
How long have you been talking?
Oh, about 4 weeks. Why would you want to invite somebody to a funeral? They say, oh, well, I'm in their life now, so I'm going to go and support. Great. We drive 8 hours, y'all, to this funeral. I don't know nobody. I don't know who died. I don't know how they died. I don't know nothing. So I talked to this person's stepmom, and it was like, why would they invite you to a funeral? And I said, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm asking for more support. That was hella awkward. Do not invite me to a funeral. Why would I say, oh, I'm sorry for your life? It's not even going to be genuine. I don't even know who died. Who's talking about?
Is it uncle?
I don't even know who died, honestly, at the funeral.
To this day?
To this day, I don't even know. I was in the back. People was crying. Somebody died, and I'm just there.
That's awkward.
And
I wouldn't want to do that.
It was really awkward.
I wouldn't want to meet your whole family for the first time at a funeral.
Right. Then after the funeral, we went to his parents' house, and I got interrogated again, and she was making me feel really like, who are you? How'd y'all meet? Why you been talking? What's going on? Like, oh, get married? Whoa, lady. Whoa, guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Like you said, I would want to meet your intermediate family first, and then gradually.
Do you have any like weird stories that when you met someone and they invite you to and they bombard you with their parent or parents?
I know, but one time I was at the ex you don't like.
Yeah.
I was at their house, and me, and this is funny. I think it was like his birthday. His mom's birthday dinner, and we were eating, and I was his mom's space partner, and she called him a bitch, but not in a bad way. She was just like, and I'm like 19, and 19-year-old actually was very like, I didn't cuss for real. I was very timid.
Actually, would have a nervous laugh. Like she was nervous, she just stopped busting out laughing.
I did. I feel like I still do that now.
You do.
But she just kept saying it.
A bitch.
But it was like a good one because we were getting
You were a good bitch or a bad bitch?
I was the good one. Because we were getting books and we were winning. That's not really a funny story, but she just kept saying it, and he kept looking at me like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes, we taking all y'all shits."
Oh.
Yeah, she was drunk.
Okay.
But I haven't had a bad experience with anyone.
Did you tell me that you met his dad or something? He didn't tell you?
Oh, okay. So that was the last one.
That was the last one.
Okay, so we were talking. This is someone else. We were talking days, and we were. I think I was just at his house, just hanging out down the street. Same old thing that you did last week. And he just randomly was like, "We gotta go downstairs." And I'm like, "Well, what's downstairs?" He was like, "Oh, my dad's here."
What?
And I'm thinking like, "Oh, it's your stepdad," because his stepdad stayed like 20 minutes away. No, it's his actual father. Right? But okay, so now doesn't sound crazy. But the crazy thing is his actual dad stayed 13 hours away. So you knew this man was coming. We're not in a position where we're dating. So I don't want to meet your family. So we go downstairs and he we come upstairs with his dad. His dad are talking and I sit on the sofa. And then his dad comes over there and starts drilling me with questions like,
I hate it here.
What's your intentions with my son? How long have you been dating?
Intentions? Sir, I'm here with your son. Ask your son.
What do you do?
Visit with me.
What do you do for a living? Oh, you're in school? Oh, what are you in school for? What are you planning to do when you graduate? Oh, okay, do you live here? Like, just all these questions. No, I do not live here. I guess I'm in school. I don't know what I'm doing after I graduate. Like, I was just asking questions. I just got irritated. So then he left. His father left. And then I was just upset. But I'm a paper bagger, so of course he didn't know that I was upset. He found out the following day. And I was like, don't do that again. Like, we're not at the point where we're meeting parents, and I don't want to meet here. I don't know how to answer the questions. I don't know what my tutor's with you are. We're not there yet. We're just hanging out.
Okay,
and he was like,
sir, I just got here last week.
He was like, he apologized.
I don't know why I'm here.
He was like, I apologize. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Why, like 5 days later, we're riding around and not getting it, and it's me, his sister, and his nephew in the car. And then I'm like, where are we going? So we go to Walmart, pick up some DVDs. And he's like, oh, I want to like drop these off at my dad's hotel so we can see like the show. I'm like, oh, okay. So we get there.
It's gonna get weird. I feel like it's gonna get weird.
I was like, oh, okay, I'm sitting in the car. He was like, no, come in.
It's gonna get weird, actually.
And we go in, and we're just all sitting in his hotel room watching westerns. Like 4 days after I was mad.
No, this isn't weird at all. This is totally normal. It's somebody's dad's.
And I was just like, movies. I literally just said I hated it.
It's totally weird.
I hated it 3 days ago. I hate it today. I don't want to meet him. He's socially awkward. I don't like it.
I don't like it. You okay? I don't like it here.
But I mean, when we actually started dating with his dad, I was fine with him.
I just think when you meet someone's family, I think it will make the okay. If there isn't a conversation in the beginning to say, I want to take us to the next level. Would you mind meeting my family? Just don't pop it up on somebody. It can make somebody like, well, you're moving too fast. First of all, there was no dialogue about this. I'm not ready to meet anybody yet.
Yeah,
like,
at that point,
let me prepare myself.
We were dating. We weren't in a committed relationship, so we were basically talking.
So, do you think meeting people's family is like a pressure point for you at that point? Like, oh shit, things about to happen.
No, because the thing is, nothing. Even after that, we didn't date.
Well, not even him. In general, like when you meet someone's parents, is it like, all right, next step?
Yeah, in my head, if I'm meeting your parents, we're in a committed relationship.
So y'all hear that? Stop introducing these men's and women's if you're not trying to be with them. Like, because it's, first of all, it's kind of confusing. It's confusing because as females, I know I analyze everything to the T, and it's annoying. Where if I feel like you didn't tell me or ask me and was like, okay, we're gonna go to my mom's house to eat some dinner. Oh, well, this is great because I'm meeting his parents.
Right.
No, this is just what we do every Sunday and eat dinner at the house, and this is not a big deal.
You happen to be the fifth girl that came over
right,
here.
and now you're looking stupid like, oh, shit, we're going to see her next week.
when you leave there, it's like, bye, Sarah, Melanie.
What's your name again? I'm sorry, baby. Oh, wow. Now I'm awkward.
No, in my head, like, if I'm meeting your parents or if you're meeting my family, we're committed.
Right.
Because for me, I'm not introducing everybody to my
family. And our family has a problem with letting people go.
Clearly.
And I hate it.
Clearly.
If I break up with somebody, y'all all should break up with somebody.
Let me tell you about my mama. So I was dating this guy in college, and we had like broke up. My mom is aware that we broke up, but for some reason, he stayed up the street. This is, if you guys watched our previous one, this is the guy we chased on the railroad tracks. Okay, so I get home, we're downstairs. He met me in the parking lot at my mom's house, and he said something. He like wouldn't leave me alone, and I was like, yeah, that's why I called the cops. I don't know what he was saying. It wasn't anything serious where I would actually call the cops. I did not actually call the cops, but Jesus knew he was bothering me because lo and behold, a cop rode right past on the street.
Come through, God!
And he like took off running. So I went upstairs and I was like, Mom, such and such was here. If he comes, do not let him in. And I was like, I'm going to bed. Do not let him in. Like, we broke up. We're not together anymore. Do not let him in. Boom.
Did she listen?
So I'm asleep in the room and the door's kind of cracked. And I hear like a male voice. And I'm like, who's that?
Ain't no men's in the house.
Ain't no men's in the house. My mama done let this boy in the house. He came to the door crying. Talking about, Mom, I don't have no way to stay.
That's not my fault.
And she let the man stay. She gonna come in the room.
Ashley,
well, I know you told me don't open the door.
But he sounds so
sad.
But he sounds
sad.
So
he
sleep.
He going to sleep on the sofa. What? We not, you don't, get out of town.
I would have been so upset with Mom if that was me. Well, the thing my mom doesn't mean, she texts my exes on his birthday.
Mom didn't do that.
Yes, she did. Her
this year?
Yes.
I didn't know Mom did it too.
Well, well, you know, I text him because you know I thought, well, what you thought was wrong. If I ain't texting him, why are you texting him? Delete them out of your phone. First of all, they get too attached. Like, why y'all? The only people that should be attached, it should be me and that person. Nobody else. Let it go. Divorce them. Snatch off the band-aid. Just let it go. So that's why I feel like me and mom, it's gonna be hard if we don't work out, because my mom is gonna probably
everyone's baby and bae. She gets
okay. Let me just disclaimer. If I call you babe, if I call you bae, if I call you hun, it's a term of endearment. So, and we're huggers.
I don't call everyone bae and babe. I didn't get that. I do people. That. I don't do that. I only call like who I'm with bae and babe. I don't call everybody that. But mom and
my mom does it. My aunts do it, and I guess I got a part of it. So yeah.
I want to tell a story how Melanie would introduce me to. So I was younger.
Sick of it.
I don't remember how old we are, but you were like in your 20s, and I was like in middle school, and we knew Melanie was talking to this guy, but Melanie like she said, she doesn't introduce people, and this is. We were friends at this point, not best friends, but she liked me.
I think she was still 16.
Okay, so we liked each other. She didn't hate me anymore. I don't think we were at the point we were best friends.
We were getting there.
Right, we were getting there.
I wasn't ready for anybody to meet this person.
Right, she wasn't ready. And then she used to go out and come back in the house, and I'm curious. I'm like, well, who is this man? So one day Melanie comes in the house, and I think he told Mom when he was leaving. Mm-hmm. So while Melanie was getting ready, I go and get in the car and hide out.
No,
right?
She sneaks out the house.
Okay, I snuck out the house.
Clear.
I snuck out the house with the keys, and I hid. We had a van, so I hid in the
windows.
In the back. I hid in the back of the van, right? So I can see who picks her up.
She was
because I'm
nosy.
This is how I got good.
This is how she got good. She started early.
So Melanie leaves the house, and then I'm like, nobody picked her up. And I don't think you even got in your car. She just started walking to the mailbox. So I'm like, what the hell is happening? Is Melanie checking the mail? Is that why she got all cute to go check the mail?
Yes.
And I'm just waiting for some man to pop up behind the mailbox. And no one ever showed up.
Because the person that talked to live, his cousin lived down the street, a couple of doors down across the street from us. So I would always go over there to see.
I was so upset. I had a whole steak out, and there was no steak. I was so mad.
There was no fire.
I was so mad. It was hot in there.
Anybody tell me you still got the house to go and spy on me?
It was hot because I couldn't turn the car on because you would have known. I was sweating.
Nobody told you to do that.
I don't even think Mom was looking for me.
I just think I was
traumatized. What did she think her child was?
Mom, no, she's probably trying to read the Bible somewhere.
I was reading the Bible somewhere.
I have a Bible study
Why
at the
used to tell me to sneak on you when I was little? Okay, continue.
She told you to do what?
You and Mika.
What are you talking about?
I used to hide the sofa.
I wasn't doing anything crazy when I had my dates.
I used to hide the sofa.
Listen.
On the Cobra Drive. I was like 5. This is probably how
me and Ashley, you did that with Miko.
Okay, yeah. We used to hide the sofa. Then I used to tap the back of their shoes.
She was so annoying.
Like a creeper. And then we had the phone with the cord, and our sister would take the phone, and her room was right next to her. She could pull the cord and
she
close her room door, and she would sit on the stairs because she had stairs going to her room. And I would stand there and listen.
See how annoying she was, guys? She's just so annoying.
Why did Mom tell me to go into the sofa? She said, go in there and see what they talk about, baby.
I gotta see
Mom
today.
if Mom remembers.
I'm gonna ask her.
I don't think it was for
my
you.
privacy.
You're right.
It wasn't for me. I didn't have boyfriends then. I didn't have boyfriends.
You just had friends.
It was for our older sister. I was 19.
Yeah, I was under the sofa.
It was for Mika.
The black sofa.
Yes. With the matching black picture.
Yeah. That Mom still has. She's saving for me.
Look, she's not. She gave it on Kate.
Kate is holding it.
She gave it to me. Kate took it.
No.
Another episode.
No.
So
what
I was gonna say, we're not. We'll talk to her later on today. I think I was traumatized early because when I was used to my friends to my mom will like just be doing the okay, I understand she was a very single parent.
She had to.
But she was like overly like asking for the man's social security number and what's your tag number and you go to church, why you saved, how long you been saved, what's your parents' name? What did you go to church? What church did they go to? I'm like, oh my God, why was
that is extra.
We didn't go anywhere. He was too scared to take me out. We sat in the parking lot for 30 minutes and he said, all right, it's time for you to go.
But I understand that's overly over and I never had to experience that because by the time I started dating, I don't think I was living in the house because I was a late bloomer. But mom being a single parent, like, dad could not put the fear of them in.
I understand that, but that's why
so
now
mom had to put the fear of the Lord in all of your dates because it was her.
I only had one date. I didn't get a lot growing up. I was very, insecure about how I looked, and I only had one boyfriend forever. And then after that, then life started happening for me. I didn't have a lot of guys come to the house. That was the only one.
Yeah, he probably told the whole school what happened. Nobody else.
We wasn't going to the same school.
So he probably didn't want to.
This was one of my cousin's friends.
Told the whole school.
So embarrassing.
Don't talk to Melanie. Melanie's mom asked you 100.
Melanie's mama mean.
She had a baby.
But yeah, she was kind of.
It's 3 girls.
But yeah, I don't introduce. I wait for a very long time because no one has time to keep introducing people back. Y'all, do not introduce anyone to your family just to say you got somebody. Don't do that. Because if you gotta keep prove people that you have somebody to think that you got your shizzle together, that don't mean nothing.
I don't even
because what you got it right. Nobody should complete you but yourself. You should make yourself happy. The man or the woman is just a bonus. So don't think that having somebody around the house or going to the events is going to make you feel like you got your shit together, because you could be not having it together. Then when you break up, what happened to such and such?
Yeah,
what happened to so and so? That's even more questions and embarrassing. And then he'll go to the next function. Well, who was this young lady? Well, how long you known her?
Grandma did that. We went to, where did we go? It was like it was Suffolk, and we was in a hotel. We like had dinner. It was like a Mother's Day dinner or something.
I remember.
And someone brought someone, and I think Grandma's exact words, I could be wrong, was like, Lord baby, but who is this one? I thought he was the help. You remember that?
Grandma was savage. Grandma remember that?
Remember that? You remember who I was talking about? She thought he was a she thought he was a waiter.
She called the man to help. I thought he wasn't. Well, who are you with?
Yeah. I thought he was the help.
Grandma. Well, I didn't know. Can you imagine go to a function and they think that you're a waitress or a waiter? That's embarrassing.
But the crazy thing is, Grandma didn't say that until after the dinner.
Well, I didn't know who that was. She whispering it. Well, I didn't know who that was.
The whole dinner, Grandma thinking the help is eating with us.
She was like, well, I thought he was on break. Grandma! What? On his break, eating with the person?
Oh, that's funny.
That was, and that right there was to show you that this person did not do the proper procedures in introducing at that point. You cannot invite someone to an event in your family and not go around the whole family and say who this person is.
Yeah, not for our family. You can't.
Not for our family.
But this is the thing, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but like when we come into a function, we hug everyone. So you're behind me while we're hugging. So that's easier.
So it's like, hey Ashley, blah blah blah, this such 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 this such such.
Right.
Next person. Hug
yeah.
Hey, this such such.
It's easier.
Hey, this is
right, because we go around and hug everyone.
Everybody.
So it's easier.
You have to hug everybody in the house. If you don't, that's a big no-no.
Yeah, so I feel like that's easier. But not even that. Scratch, you didn't hug everybody else. Grandma, you didn't like her grandma?
Right.
So grandma thinking it's the hell.
So they're so easy to that was so funny. So they're so easy to want to fit in, like, oh, I want to invite somebody too. No, if you don't have it, listen, I would go to all my family functions single and happy. Then try to prove somebody that I got somebody and be just as depressed and not knowing what's happening here.
Yeah, because it's your family. Like for me, when we hang out with, it's it's fun. I don't need anyone there.
You can have somebody with them every single time as an event.
I don't need anyone there to hang out with my family.
I got my son. That's my date.
Or I got you and our cousins.
Right. We can all talk about everything.
And our aunts.
Even if we do have somebody, we still talk to each other. And they be in the corner like,
trying to keep up.
You trying it? You can chime in.
Look over here.
You can chime in.
It's like 8 conversations.
It is at the same time. So that's why.
Pick one and listen.
Right, and because I feel like it's so big, we would have to separate because if it's all at once, I feel like it'll be too.
Yeah, we're usually in like 4 different rooms.
We are.
Or 3.
And it's just too many. It gets really loud in our house. We talk fast, talk loud over each other. It's just a whole mess. Now
that's where you got it from. That's why when you get mad, you scream.
I'm not gonna talk about this. That was last week's episode.
That's where you got it from.
That's enough. I got it from my mama, literally.
My mom doesn't get loud when she's
Mom
trying to interrupt you. You just get hit.
Yeah.
Or look. Like, shut up.
That's enough now. Alright?
Trying to be grown.
You're trying to be grown.
You trying to be grown, Ashley.
I'm like, we are grown. She's 39, 40. What's up?
I was grown a lot of years ago.
What happened to that?
Mom used to tell us you're not grown till you're gone. I've been gone for a long time.
I left when I was 19. Actually, yeah, or 18. One of the two.
I came back 5 years ago for like 2 weeks.
I came back for a week because I had to move from Charlotte. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like you should take your time with who you're with. Make sure that they're for you, with you, by you, and for you. Before you introduce them to everybody else in the family, because when it doesn't work out, you got to go to stay in.
I'm nervous about meeting families, but I feel like families always. Not trying to my own horn.
Family since I haven't met someone's family since I was pregnant. You're right. Since I was married. Oh my god, I'm so rusty, y'all. Like, have you ever forgot? This is off topic, but have you ever dated for so long and you forgot how to date? I don't know what to do, what to say, how to act, how to be, and I've been so used to being by myself that I come off as too independent and strong-minded, and it's not on purpose. Like, I'm just used to being by myself and doing things by myself.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it. Don't be offended. I got it.
Yeah, like I got it. You need help with the box? No,
I got it.
I was moving boxes before you came. I got the box.
And I'm gonna have to learn how to. That's gonna take a minute because I gotta reset myself. I have to reset myself to accept help. I don't want to come off as that person. It's not on purpose. I just want to make sure that with the next person that I'm with, it's gonna be like forever. Because I'm tired of being tired.
I said I'm sick of starting over. I don't care who your sister is. I don't care what your mom's name is.
I don't care.
I don't care what your favorite color. I don't care how many dogs you had and how many died. I don't care.
You had a hamster? I don't care about him either.
I don't care.
I don't care to know. I don't care what your middle name is. I don't care what your last name is.
I don't care to remember anymore.
I don't care to remember.
Because I'm still forgetting, okay?
Right. So, I mean, that's why I'm taking my time and whoever I'm with. Because, I mean, I'm not going to say what's the rush, but like, what's the rush? No. But yeah, but if you're my family, you're going to want to introduce everybody separately before all together now.
Intermediate.
No. Sister. Intermediate. Family.
Whole family. Dad.
That's on the top of the chart.
How I want to meet someone is intermediate, then your family. Or maybe even in sections. Like intermediate, some cousins.
Right.
Maybe the aunt.
And don't make it like so intimate where it's like awkward. Like make sure it's like in a fun environment, like y'all are out playing games, like out in public, like doing.
You don't want to go to a family dinner?
No. I don't want to eat and leave.
No, I want to go eat and take a nap.
Eat and leave. I will only say because like first of all, it's rude to be eating dinner and then after you're trying to like eat. trying to swallow and you like asking you to roll, and then you do Hamlet. A bad idea. Like you're asking somebody a question and let me sip the tea. Make sure it's not like that because they're gonna die the first day. I don't want to do that.
Start beating on your back and then forget the question. That's how you avoid questions. That's a good idea.
I like your
What's your attention myself? Choking.
First of all, you're choking. You ever say?
That was me choking. I can't actually choke now. That was me choking. That was the choking noise.
My throat hurts. Like this. I like feel like crying. Like, oh God, I have a really bad headache. I just don't really feel
okay, you ready? I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
What are your intentions with my son?
Oh my God.
Do
you have any water? Do you have any water?
Oh yes, precious. I can get you some water. You
God.
okay?
I
come
really,
take care of her.
I really feel lightheaded.
Oh my God. Oh no. Then that's the question.
Right.
Mommy's gonna have a headache the whole day.
The whole day. Oh, I feel nauseous. I feel dizzy, and I think I cannot breathe.
Not breathing, talking. Not breathing. You said it.
I cannot breathe. I cannot even talk about it. I don't even know what's going on. Where are we at?
He don't leave you because you got amnesia now.
Oh my God, where am I at?
Oh my God, when did we get here?
Oh my God, who am I? Don't do that. Do not do dinner first.
I don't think I hate that.
I'm gonna want to eat, and the food. First of all, if the food is gross, okay, you gotta play it off. I'm gonna ask for plastic silverware because you know me, I have OCD really bad with germaphobe.
Can I have a glass of hot water?
No. Can I get a plastic cup and a plastic fork?
They don't have any, so you gotta get boiling water.
Can I tell you something? So when I talked to this guy a long time ago, I went to go visit him in New York, and my mom told him, "Do not get offended. My daughter will bring her own silverware to your house.
Yeah, you do.
I have my own cup and my own silverware." She said, don't, she's not being funny, that's just how she is.
Yeah.
I do not do silverware.
Yeah, she like expects it.
Even in my own house.
Even in my house and mom's house, she expects it. So I like...
I'm like looking in the air, in the sky.
I like wash it 4 extra times before I give it to Melanie because I just don't feel like hearing her mouth. They'll be clean. But if Melanie sees a water spot from where it was in the dishwasher and the heat just didn't get to this little dot, oh, it's dirty. This is dirty. I'm not eating off of this. Like, that's a watermark. You know it's clean.
So I'll ask for some silverware or some styrofoam cup.
I don't have that. I'm trying to save the animals.
Well, I'm not saving anything but my health, so I will continue to do that. But yeah, I don't think family dinners are a very good idea. I think like playing games, game night, like where everybody's like having an actual dialogue where it doesn't feel forced. I don't want to feel like sports.
Or leaving me at the table.
Or leave you at the table. That was fucked up.
You gotta go see this movie I've seen 800 times.
This is another inside joke, you guys. You okay? You need therapy.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay, Auntie Ashley.
Thank you.
So I guess that concludes our episode. Y'all know the tips, tricks, what to do, what not to do, how to act, how not to act, and just that's that. Tune in next week, guys. Every Tuesday, a new episode will drop. Follow us on Instagram, Sisterly Saga. Like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Bye!